Hi, this is Pastoral Night. James Crook talking to you. Now, for you weaker Christians, the sensitive type, I'm sorry for swearing, using the word shit, or maybe even the F word, and for smoking. But you know what? You are the weaker in faith. And I'm supposed to be careful not to offend you because I could make you stumble. But I'm trying to tell you something. Grow up. Because strong in faith doesn't mean drinking hot water and not coffee. It doesn't mean drinking grape juice and not wine. Okay? You are a baby. And babies drink milk. And they eat pablum. You know? Like, you're just a baby in a high chair compared to me. I am an adult. I walk around freely. I don't need mommy and daddy to watch over me. Okay? Now, if you're so offended, remember, oh, mommy and daddy don't like you drinking wine. That's for babies that don't drink wine. But adults smoke cigarettes and drink wine. And no, I don't live around the cigarette. I don't covet this. This is not my idol. I'm not addicted. It's a habit. That's all. And I enjoy the distraction because it helps me think. Okay? Because I have a lot on my mind all the time, dealing with people who think theology is the way to go. I've studied theology. I just did a brief study, and I have a gift of intuition, spiritual intuition. And I have a wisdom that's been given to me from up above. And when I watch something briefly, I get the big picture quite quickly. And I'll watch a video on theology. Now, the theology isn't right because they're analyzing the Bible. And you don't analyze the Bible, okay? Especially off of what a philosopher has said. A, you stay away from philosophy. B, you stay away from Sigmund Freud. C, you stay away from Karl Marx. D, you stay away from a lot of stuff, but you stay away from Darwin. Okay? And did you know Darwin was a Christian? But he's trying to explain, yet again, how creation started, and, well, people took it the wrong way. Well, you know what? Far be it from me to say anything, but we're human. Now, after all, we are human, and humans may drink alcohol, but not like a glutton, not covetously. You don't idolize wine. You can have a bit of it at the Eucharist. You can have it at your table for dinner. And yeah, unleavened bread. You know why it's unleavened bread? Because leaven is supposed to be thought of as sin. Okay, that's why a lamb without blemish or unleavened bread as sacrifices, well, the blemishes are supposed to represent sin. And so if you sacrifice a lamb in the Old Testament without blemish, it means that it's a pure lamb. Jesus was without blemish. Understand? He was a guiltless man. He had no guilt. He was blameless. He was an unleavened bread. Okay? He was a lamb without blemish. And it's because I understand things like this that I can do this. You got to have faith, and you got to have a root in yourself, and you've got to have strength in yourself to believe that God's not going to crush you for having a glass of wine at a meal. Okay, grow up and allow God to care for you, but trust Him. If you don't trust Him, you're going to be scared of Him. He doesn't want you to be scared of Him. He wants you to revere Him. Revere Him highly. Don't be terrified of Him. He's your loving Father. If you're scared of everything you ever do and are a dry twig in the breeze, you're going to break. Okay? Legalism, that's what I'm talking about. Legalism is a dry twig in the wind. It will break in the wind. That's why there's grace. Grace allows for a bend. And God is a God of grace. Okay? When you think about that, and just remember, not all Christians are going to drink milk, or drink hot water, or not smoke, or not smoke cigars, or not say shit, or the F word, which I'm going to be polite and not say, because I am polite. You don't follow an abusive language? That means not being polite about it. I'm polite. And when I get angry, I say the F word, because I'm righteously angered. And when I say the F word, it's at what is the F word is actually supposed to be describing. If I say that effing thing, it's because that effing thing is an effing thing. It's for unlawful carnal knowledge. That's why I say that. I don't just use it namby-pamby-wise. Following abusive language, I could call you a jerk and a son of a bitch and all that kind of stuff. That's following abusive language. But saying the F word when it's appropriate is not following abusive language. Learn what it means to be a mature Christian. Okay? It's not hard. Come as you are. Just go to God as you are and let Him take you as you are. Don't try and put on airs like you're some goody-goody two-shoes or whatever. Be what you really are. And take God as He is.